Nick Timothy is back, bringing up that infamous 2018 definition of Islamophobia. And look, it's not that simple. It ranges from labeling the rape gang debate as racism to covering up the Muslim Brotherhood's attempts to infiltrate the state as an attack on freedom of expression. And Shabana Mahmood's response? That's where the real issue explodes. Before moving on to the clip, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Nick Timothy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The 2018 definition of Islamophobia said the debate about rape gangs was, quotes, a form of anti-Muslim racism. Among other alarming things, it said raising concerns about entryism into government by extremists, which is an established tactic of the Muslim Brotherhood, is Islamophobic. The Home Secretary endorsed that definition. Does she still believe addressing the religion of rape gang members or identifying Muslim Brotherhood entryism is Islamophobic? Or does she now disown that definition?
I think that definition was seeking to give context to patterns of behaviour. But let me be clear for him and the whole House. There is absolutely no excuse or no hiding the criminality of those who engage in the heinous crime involved with the rape gangs and grooming gangs. He knows that the government is currently working with the working group looking at a definition of Islamophobia, and we've been absolutely clear that we will not pursue any measures that would impinge on our ancient right of freedom of speech.
Nick Timothy is actually hitting the nail on the head. The 2018 definition was officially a cover to silence the debate. People couldn't speak up, afraid of being misunderstood or called racist. Now I ask you, is this free debate? Is this democracy? Shabana Mahmood also comes out and says it was providing context. Context, huh? Friends, this is censorship in English. They would even silence anyone who asked a proper question. Write in the comments, who do you think this serves? And look, like and subscribe, let's discuss these issues together. Look, pay attention to what Mahmood said. Nothing can hide these crimes. Okay, but that definition itself was hiding it. Let's be honest. For years, wasn't the grooming gang issue in this country covered up for fear of racism? Rotherham, Rochdale. Even the police were reluctant to write reports. So whatever Shabana says, this historical fact exists. That's the problem. They say nice things, but in practice, it's always the same. Cover it up, don't discuss it, keep quiet. And note this, they say, we won't restrict free speech. Come on, just last year, Starmer warned party members, let's watch our language. What freedom? Try raising certain issues in this country and see what happens to you. The practical equivalent of what they call the definition of Islamophobia is this, silencing the man who tells the truth. And then they come out and say, free discussion environment. Honestly, excuse me, but this is like an Orwell novel. Now I ask you, friends, was Timothy wrong? The man asked a straightforward question. Did he get an answer? Number, bureaucratic sentences, evasiveness, dodging. It's been the same game for years. First they set the definition, then they label everyone who criticizes that definition. Then they shamelessly talk about freedom of expression. There are very few people left in this country who have the courage to speak the truth. That's why we're here. Leave your comments. I'm curious to know what you think. And don't forget, like, subscribe. Let's get our voice heard by more people.